You are listening to the Central Indiana Sports Report's Boys Basketball Scoreboard, our preview of Tuesday's games in Blackford, Delaware, Grant, Howard, Madison, Tipton, and northern Hamilton counties.
You're listening to the Central Indiana Sports Report with your host, Greg Mengelt.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you've chosen to listen to the Central Indiana Sports Report. We are ever so grateful. Today is December 17th, 2024. It's a Tuesday, so it's another day for the Central Indiana Sports Report. I'm your host, Greg Mengelt, coming to you from the hallways of Madison Grant High School. Producer Susie is in the control room back in Jeffersonville. Been without her for about 10 days now, so can't wait to see her on Saturday. It's a short one tonight. I'm a little behind, so I kept it a little shorter. I also wasn't able to talk with any of the coaches because I've been working on Monday's Weeks in Review for both boys and girls basketball. Those have been posted. Go find them. There are no local boys games Wednesday, but we will have Tuesday's results on Wednesday's Central Indiana Sports Report. Then on Thursday, we'll have our Elwood-Burris preview and our look ahead to the best games of the weekend. We start tonight in Tipton, where the Blue Devils will look to rebound from an 0-2 weekend that saw them take losses to Western and Delta. 1-3 Muncie Central visits Tipton Tuesday. The Bearcats haven't been great this season, but they do seem to be a program on the rise under third-year head coach Justin Olam. Central is led by junior Shamar Taylor's 11.7 points per game. Junior Landon Wells is the team leader in rebounds and steals. Freshman Carlos Eckel is the team leader in assists. He's going to be a good one. And freshman Jackson Johnson is second on the team at 8.3 points per game, also going to be a good one. Tipton is now 2-2 and dropped from number 5 in the latest 2A poll to number 11. They're led by senior Grady Carpenter, who's leading the team in almost everything at 18.3 points, 7.5 rebounds, 6.3 assists, 1.8 blocks per game. This is the first game in decades between the Blue Devils and Bearcats. Tipton has won 29 sectional titles. Central has won a state record, 8 state championships. Jeff Sagarin's computer-based Sagarin ratings say Tipton is favored by 2 because of the home court advantage. 4-0 Anderson has its biggest test yet when it hosts 4-1 Mount Vernon on Tuesday evening. Anderson is ranked 11th in the state. Mount Vernon is 4-1 with its only loss coming against number 1 Fishers. Both teams have a superstar and a future Indiana All-Star. Anderson is led by senior Damian King, who has scored 67 points in his last 2 games. Future Purdue Boilermaker Luke Ertl has scored at least 15 points in every game, is shooting 57% from the field and 54% from behind the three-point line. He had 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists and 2 steals in Friday's 44-39 win over Pendleton Heights. Mount Vernon has broken Anderson's hearts a few times the last decade. 2 years ago, it was 58-57 in the sectional semifinal, 82-76 in the sectional the year before, 69-65 in the sectional championship the year before that. The Indians have been eliminated by Mount Vernon 4 of the last 5 years. The Indians are 2-0 at home this year and have won 6 in a row at home. The Sagarin rating says Anderson by 7. Should be a great one. Pendleton's killer schedule continues Tuesday when the Arabians visit 5-1 Guerin Catholic. The Golden Eagles are ranked 4th in Class 3A after starting the season 4-1. Their only loss was to 4A number 14 Westfield. They're led by senior Bryson Cardinal, the son of former Purdue star Brian Cardinal. He's averaging 20.6, 10.5 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 1.3 steals per game. Pendleton is 1-4. All 4 losses have come against teams that consider themselves state championship contenders. Guerin is no different. Heights beat Guerin 49-48 in Pendleton last year. The Eagles lead the all-time series 9-5. Sagarin rating says it'll be 10-5. Guerin by 16. And Burris goes to Parker City on Tuesday to face 3-1 Monroe Central, which looks like a program headed back to greatness. Through 4 games, Golden Bear senior Easton Foster is averaging 26 points, 11 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 2.8 blocks, and 1.8 steals per game. Last weekend, the Bears beat Daleville by 19 and Westdale by 7 to start conference play 2-0. Burris is 0-5 and being beat by 40 points per game. Monroe Central has 5 straight wins in the series. The Sagarin rating says it'll be 6, Monroe Central by 32. Our girls' scoreboard for Tuesday will be out this afternoon. We have lots of girls' action coming up between Monday and Tuesday. Thank you for listening. We always appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, or follow us on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcast, or Amazon Music, or now at YouTube, so you don't miss a single segment. If you look for us on YouTube, just search Central Indiana Sports Report, and you will find all of our segments. Please do us a favor and tell a friend. I know you've been thinking about somebody who would enjoy the Central Indiana Sports Report. Please let them know as soon as possible. The Central Indiana Sports Report is a product of ITG Media.
And I love Susie.